Hi guys, and welcome to today's episode. Remember the other time when we had someone behind the camera and asking me a couple of questions few days before Valentine's Day? The same person, Shay, has the same, I don't know if it's the same set of questions, but he wants to ask me a couple of questions, and of course, they're always anonymous because I never know what he's going to ask me. So, hi Shay.
Hi. Alright, so first question is, first of all, you look good by the way.
Thank you very much.
Um, what's the most memorable relationship you've ever had?
The most memorable relationship. When you say relationship, do you mean
It
like
could be anybody,
any kind of relationship?
not just a guy. No, I'm talking about
Like general relationship.
general
I don't think there's any particular relationship that stands out in itself because I've met different people and interacted with different people. So I can't really say there is one that is memorable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's very generic. You can give me maybe specific questions that would help me understand, but I don't think there's any, if you're looking at it from a wider scope, I don't think there's any particular relationship.
Alright.
Because everything. I don't know. Please, what's the next question?
What was your catch from a previous relationship? What made you say yes to him?
What made me say yes to him? I think we had this question before. But anyway, he was my... If anybody ever asked me, who do you want to be? Who do you want to date? Or what's your ideal kind of man? I probably would have pointed to him at the time. Oh, that this is him. So that was the catch. It was just everything I ever wanted in a guy. He was dark skinned. He was blessed in the right places, and yeah. Please go on.
Moving on. What would you say your love languages are?
My
Or
love
language, if it's more than one love languages.
My love languages. I think the weirdest part is people don't know, but some people do know. But
Your love language.
my first love language would be, of course, physical touch. People don't usually expect it because I don't. If I'm hugging you, I'm giving you a bear hug, or I'm probably shaking you. But because hugs are very meaningful to me, and I try as much as possible that when I'm hugging you, I mean it. If I don't mean it, I'm not hugging you. Except I'm giving you a side hug, and that's like just not to shrug you get. Followed by gifts, followed by act of service, followed by quality time, followed by what's the last word? Words of affirmation. I think most times people think that words of affirmation probably will come first, but that's the last word.
So speaking about gifts,
Hmm.
what's the most thoughtful gift you've ever received from
The
anybody?
most thoughtful gift. I've received a lot of thoughtful gifts.
Which
But
is the most
now, let me say one particular one that struck me was my last birthday. One of my uncles wanted to send me money, and he sent me 2,100. Now, as much as it was just 2,100, the fact that he was able to put himself in a position where he added 100 naira for withdrawal charges, that was deep to me. Not because, of course, it was not about the money. It was the fact that he considered me. It was the fact that he was looking for a way to make my life easy, even though it was just 2,000 naira was going to send to me. So that was so precious to me at that time because he considered the fact that, oh, she wants to withdraw this 2,000 naira. Let me add 100 naira for the charges of the 2,000 naira. So yeah, that was really sweet, to be honest.
Okay. Cheers to all the good uncles out there.
Cheers to them, man. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Let's talk a bit about the future.
Okay.
What would be your ideal man?
Now,
Like right now?
a chef. I don't even the joke.
That's you and the world.
My ideal man would be a man that can cook right now. Okay, but let me be serious, but I think my ideal man would be a man who fears God. and a man who loves me and maybe understands my kind of person, right? Because there's so many things. I've been having certain conversations with the guy behind the camera, and I realized that the same way some people go ahead to say not every woman can marry them is the way I probably would say not every man can marry me. Because I would say that with me you need a lot of patience, with me you need a lot of work, right? So you know how. So yeah, my dear man, I think I'm deviated from the question. So a man who is accountable, a man who is. I love diligent men, hardworking men. I love when my man can say this is what he wants to do and own up to it. I love when my man is God fearing. I love when he's dark skinned. You know, I love when he loves me not unconditionally, right? But he's able to love me even when I do not feel lovable, right? And he understands my chaotic life. He also understands that he understands my chaotic life and is able to make me feel a little bit safe that I can now be feminine and not feel the need to be strong, not necessarily strong, but not feel the need to have my walls up. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
What's okay? You look like I wish we had a view of your face.
Anyways, so one last question.
Okay.
If we get a comment from this video
That what?
of your viewers
I feel like I'm going to ask a question that's all
telling you
related.
to dress
Feminine.
would you at least
Would that at least what?
dress feminine for your next shoot?
A viewer asked that I draw a tattoo. Would I draw a tattoo?
The viewer is not asking for tattoo.
I'm just
I
saying.
said if your viewer asks
I'm asking you.
No.
I'm asking you now. So
Actually,
that's my question. That's
you
my
can't
answer.
ask me, you can't answer a question with a question. It's as simple as this. Yes or no.
If a viewer would not tell me to draw a tattoo, and I would draw a tattoo. If you will not tell me to put on a dress, and I'll put on a dress.
So guys, there you have it. So sign out, please.
So this is the last question.
Yeah.
No, let's go. Let's have it. You only asked me like 3 questions. Ask one more question.
Okay.
Ask me one question before you wanted to ask me, and you've never asked me before. This is your slot, Shay.
Do you love me?
Thank you guys for today's episode. Thank you guys for today's episode, and do have a wonderful week. Bye bye.